Yes, Massive and crew, we are back once again with another video. This time we are going to do chopping up the Amen old school style. So my last video showed you how to cut the Amen up, but this is just slightly a different way of doing it because back in the day we didn't so much have recycle. This was in the very beginning, but I'm going to show you a way that we used to do it, but also a way to even do that even tighter than how we did it before. So yes, without further ado, peeps, we're going to go into that now. So here's my Renoise. I'm going to basically clear that for to default. So we're going to go to new song, start from fresh. Better save that project. So here we go, a little beat that I was working on, down tempo thing. Right, so here we go. So basically I'm going to find an Amen break in the Amen library. Let's have a look. Amen, we need to go to beats. Yes, peeps, it's very important to keep your library organized. Let's see what I got here. So I want to go to the my new sound. Right, there we go. Right, so I'm going to go into here, breaks, and then I'm going to go into my, let's see, all amens. What we got in here? There was another. What's this one? Okay, let me see if I find something a little bit more traditional, man. A little bit traditional. Let's see. All breaks. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to, let me see, all the breaks. Amen cuts. Amens. What's this one? Yeah, that will do me. Right, so something like that, real simple. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to get the Amen, and we are going to hit the this button here, whatever it's called. I don't know, let me see. Okay, this button here anyway. So then we're going to hit C, I believe C1 or something, C1 or C2 on the keyboard. And then what you'll see here, if you go to here, you'll see key zones. It's now done the original sample on octave C4 and octave C5. It's got all the cuts. So basically we're going to go in, we're going to chop that up a little bit more finer. Because what we want to do is we want to get this real tight, first of all. Once it's tight, then we're going to start doing a few edits on it, right? So check this out. So here we go. So quick here, just was trying to do this as quick as possible. Right, so we got this. So what we got? So we can break that up there quickly. So we got nice. Next edit. Next edit there. Next edit. Nice and clean. Another shuffle. Next one real clean. Another one there. Quick there. Yep, lovely. Okay. So we're going to play that now. So that's all cut up, right? Once that's cut, let's see if this works. Now, we're going to go to the phrase editor. The phrase editor can be a bit of a nightmare, yeah, from what I've done. I mean, I probably don't know how to use it properly, but there you go. It's very, very tricky what I found. Anyway, you go to slices and then go to render slices to phrase. Now, this will create this pattern here. If I press enter. Okay, so far so good. So now I just want to make this like 170, let's say old school style, 170. Right. Let's see what I got here. Perfect. Okay, so now what this means is whenever I press this key, it's going to play that loop. So that's what we want. We want it in time. Yeah, so this is pretty cool now. So now all we do now, so for an example how that works now, if I put this in here, and you listen to the metronome, it's perfectly in time. I don't know what that was. Hold on. It's actually, let me just double check something. Yeah. Okay, so that will work for what we want to do. So now the next phase that we want to do now is we want to go to here we want to highlight the sample, and then we want to go to here, and we want to basically, let's get rid of this just in case to cause I don't want any confusion. Oh, shite! I don't get rid of that. Right, so I don't want any confusion. So what I'm going to do now, just quickly get rid of that, and then I'm going to highlight from here to here, bosh bosh, and then I'm going to go render to sample. Cool little feature, which is one of the features I really love in Renoise. Now what I've done is I've made a sample, right, which is in time, which I can then cut again. And this is the old school way, because years ago we used to put this in the Akai, right, and it was pretty limited. Before Recycle came along, we used to have to time the breaks up, and what we used to have to do is play the break, play the metronome, and then literally find the transpose for that break and get it as tight as we could, and then fine tune it. So you might listen on to some of the real old school tunes, and you might hear on the breaks there's a little, it's like a little bit, that tiny little bit of break playing after the break. I don't even know how to explain it, but you'll hear it. It's a pinching noise where the break's not perfectly tight, yeah. But if you want to recreate the old school sound, you want to get it real tight now. This is now where we're at. So from here now, what you do, instead of cutting it up into little slices, you'll cut it the way we used to cut it, which is like, there was no formula here, but this is how I used to do it, like something like this, and I'll grab it, and then I'd have this snare here. So it'd be like, number one, say for example, would be from there, from the foot to the snare. All right, and then you maybe chop a little piece here, and then we'd grab a little shuffle from here. So you've got a little shuffle there, and then, for an example, how you'd cut that up now, if you check this out now, if we start playing it in, just gonna get a little flow going. But what we can do, let's do it another way. So, okay, so grab this, put this here, put it here. Let's take it down an octave here. Bit rusty here, folks. Okay, so up here we're going to make the loop a little bit bigger. So what's that, quarter? Let's go half. Racing against the clock here now. Trying to make this one short. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we took it up an octave, so go back up. Yeah. Okay, so we're rolling now, yeah? Do a quick copy. Work on second edit. I'm going to throw in another little quick trick just to make this a little bit more lively. So we go to here, we're going to press D. And then we're going to go and then we're going to let that loop and see what we got. Okay, peeps, and that's pretty much the flavour. So it depending on the amen that you've got, or the beat, for example, how you cut it up. If you've got more sort of parts in it, you could do a lot more with it. Possibly chop it, instead of chopping it from here, you could chop it from here, and so on and so forth. Maybe pitch this part up, maybe reverse this bit. You know, there's so much you can do with it. You know, you've just got to experiment. So let's go to here. And then let's grab this. Let's go like that. Put that from there to there. Render to sample, which is a real cool feature. Get rid of that. Put that down. And then we're going to reverse this. So there we go. Check it out. There you have it, man. Old school style chopping up. That's how we used to do it back in the day. We didn't have the tools that we had now, but you know, we made do with what we had. Akai S950, Akai S3000, EMU E6400. You know, there's loads of samplers. Don't forget the Commodore Amiga. I mean, wow, Commodore Amiga, everything was 8-bit. You can even get the 8-bit sound from here. If we did something like bit cruncher. Let's see if we got a bit cruncher there. We got a bit cruncher. I've seen a bit cruncher here somewhere. Bit. Actually, no. The bit cruncher is on the Cubase, but I'm sure there's plugs out there that you can use that can you know, cause bit crunching effects. So anyway, peeps, I'm glad you stayed for the video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, I don't get paid if you get the thumbs up. Yeah, it just shows that you like what I'm doing. Share it with your friends who want to learn to make music. Yeah, I mean, it's been so good that everyone's just put their feedback into the and into the channel and helped me to grow it, and spread the word, man. That the jungle flavor is on the tube. Yeah, peace.